In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to end a sprint in Jira. Navigating through Jira and managing your agile projects effectively is crucial for any team looking to streamline their processes and make the most out of this powerful tool. Ending a sprint properly is an essential step that helps in transitioning your team to the next phase of the project seamlessly. So, let's dive into the process step by step to ensure you know exactly how to wrap up a sprint in Jira. First, let's begin by opening your Jira. You'll need to make your way to the main dashboard of Jira to start the process of ending your sprint. The main dashboard is where everything begins. It's your launching pad for most Jira activities. As soon as you're logged in and have the dashboard in front of you, you're ready to take the next step. Now that you're at the starting point, your next move is to locate and click on Projects. This button should be readily visible and is your gateway to all the projects you're currently managing or participating in within Jira. Clicking on projects will expose you to a list or grid of all the projects you have access to. It's important to navigate this step carefully to ensure you select the appropriate project you wish to work on. After clicking on projects, it's time to select the project you're looking to end a sprint in. If you're working on multiple projects, make sure to identify and click on the correct one. This could be anything from your development projects to marketing campaigns, depending on what you use Jira for. Selecting the project will take you into the specific environment where you have sprints and other project-specific data and settings. Once inside your selected project, your focus should shift to finding and selecting the option labelled Complete Sprint. This might be located in different places depending on how your Jira board is set up, but it's usually near the top or within a drop-down menu. Finding this option is critical because it initiates the process of closing your current sprint. Clicking on Complete Sprint signals Jira and your team that you're wrapping up the current phase of work and are ready to review the progress. Upon clicking Complete Sprint for the first time, Jira may prompt you for confirmation. This is a safeguard to ensure you're ready to proceed and that ending the sprint is intentional. You'll likely need to click on Complete Sprint again to confirm your action. This two-step confirmation helps prevent accidental closures of sprints, which could disrupt your team's workflow and progress tracking. Throughout this process, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. First, always make sure that any incomplete issues or tasks within the sprint are accounted for. Jira will typically prompt you to move these issues to one of the available options, either to a new sprint or back to the backlog. It's critical to decide where these tasks should go before officially completing the sprint to maintain a clean and organized workflow. Another point to consider is the review of the sprint. It's a good practice to have a sprint review before officially ending the sprint in Jira. This review allows your team to assess what was achieved, what could be improved, and how to approach the next sprint. It encourages continuous improvement and team alignment. Finally, communication with your team cannot be overstated. Ensure all relevant stakeholders are aware that the sprint is ending. This includes team members, project managers, and other stakeholders who might be affected by the transition. Keeping everyone on the same page ensures a smooth transition and kickstarts the planning phase for the next sprint effectively. In wrapping up, ending a sprint in Jira is more than just clicking through a few screens. It requires careful consideration of your project's current state, assessment of incomplete tasks, and effective communication with your team. The steps we've gone through today outline the technical process in Jira, but remember the strategic decisions you make surrounding these actions are what truly drive your project forward. Now that you know how to end a sprint in Jira, you're well equipped to close your current sprint and start planning for the next. This practice, when done correctly, paves the way for continual improvement and success in your projects. Thanks for following along, and here's to your team's next sprint being even more productive than the last.